Lyth, the Wisp of the Evergreen by Eliana Watkins. Everything was blurry, but the sounds of war and death filled Lyth's ears. There were flashes and loud thunderous sounds, then an image of her mother being struck down and killed. Lyth woke up to her mother slightly shaking her. "Good morning, my little fuzzy bunny," she said. Lyth's mother gave her a warming smile as she slowly came out of her sleepiness. She sat up and rubbed her eyes with a giant yawn. "Good morning," Lyth said sluggishly. Her mother gave a couple comforting pats on her head and headed out of the tent made out of green leaves to go and bring her a glass of water. Lyth looked around the tent, still very tired. The tent was about as big as a luxurious apartment. It was very empty besides for two beds on either side, both having a buffalo hide as a blanket. Lyth's mother returned with a wooden cup in her hand filled with water from the spring right next to her village. "Now once you're more awake, I need you to go groom the horses and grab some fresh berries from the woods," her mother said a bit sternly. "Yes, mother," Lyth responded. Lyth grabbed the cup from her mother and took a nice, cold, refreshing drink. A cold, refreshing drink is always a pleasing way to wake up in the morning. Lyth's mother had brown hair with blue eyes, and always loved to wear her white dress that flowed like a wedding gown. Her mother always looked serious, unless she smiled. She was very well respected within the village, for she used to be a great warrior with her father. Unfortunately, Lyth's father died in the recent war, so our mother decided to retire and spend time with Lyth. Suddenly, Lyth remembered her dream. "Mother, I had the strangest dream before you woke me." What was it, dear?" "Well, you're not going to leave me, but you returned back as a warrior and fought in a war. And there were these weird noises like thunder. And then when I turned, you've been struck down, but I didn't see anyone near. Nor a spear or an arrow." Lyth's mother looked a bit confused with the story. "Dear, that's never going to happen. I told the order that I was coming back with everything that our family has been through. So don't worry too much about it. It just seems like you had a bad dream." Lyth's mother crouched down to sit beside her on her bed and gave her a hug. "Now hurry up and get dressed so you can go take care of those horses." Before standing up, Lyth's mother affectionately tapped her on her nose and walked out of the tent. Lyth came out from under her warm hide to stretch. She grabbed her blue dress that was hanging off of a stick and got changed out of her nightwear. She then walked out of her tent and felt the warm sun hit her skin. The forest her village is in is thick, but sometimes when the sun is in the right spot, it pokes through the trees. Lyth took a deep breath, then started heading towards the horse pen. There, she was greeted by her father's old horse, Harem. Harem is a Clydesdale with a white body and gray dapples. His mane and tail are both a light gray color and are usually braided with flowers weaved into it. "Good morning, Harem," she shouted in delight. "Well, you're in a beautiful mood this morning, Lyth. I love the dress and the new head jewelry you're wearing." Did he just talk to me, or am I really going crazy? Lyth wondered. "Harem, did you just talk?" Lyth said with a confused smile. "Wait, you can understand me?" "I mean, yeah, I talked, but normally you guys just hear a noise, not actual words." Lyth stood there puzzled. What the heck is going on? This has never happened before. Should I tell someone? No. They'll think I'm crazy. The girl sat there, debating on what to do, when she remembered what the horse had said. Hold on. What head jewelry? The one that's on your forehead. I'm not wearing a headpiece right now. Then what's that thing that's glowing on your head, my lady? Lyth was confused, but headed over to the creek by the stalls and saw what Harem was talking about. What is that? How long has it been there? Lyth scooped up some water and splashed it on her face, hoping it would get the mysterious thing off her forehead. She wiped her eyes and looked back down to the creek, seeing that the yellow glowing jewel was still there. She then tried rubbing it off, but that also failed. How long has it been here? What even is this? Chapter 1. End.